So this is probably the first Ubisoft video game I've gotten, Avatar Frontiers, and I'm finding it fine. I figured that a game based on a multi-million-dollar blockbuster movie like Avatar would be better, but it's still a lot of fun. It does get repetitive, and there are a bunch of side quests, like cooking food and then talking to random Na'vi characters who just don't shut up, that are annoying. There was one quest where I had to find a shelter fruit and a crimson mushroom and cook them together to get a boring conversation with a Na'vi character about my mom, which told me absolutely nothing. I do like the design of the game. The world is really pretty, but it's like they put way more effort into the look of the planet and how great it looks, rather than the story, mechanics, and design of the actual gameplay. Well, I wanted to play it, so I'm playing it, and while it is fun, some of the quests are boring, and some of the quests are really difficult. This is one of the most difficult quests I've played in this game so far, and it exemplifies why the game has been kinda mid for me. I'm in one of the hardest quests so early in the game. It's taken days. I didn't realize that to fight in this level, that I had to upgrade my weapons. There was no hint on that. I found out, the hard way, that using the longbow grenade arrows, or the longbow poison-tipped arrows, helps defeat the guys in the mech suits. The game never hints at anything on how to defeat these guys. It's not even the regular guys with guns. It's the guys in the suits who are a huge pain in the butt. I have to save the Ikran Zumi. Can't the captured Na'vi just tell her to go away and get help? She can fly, after all. I also realized that I should increase the amount of weapons I have in my stash as well. I did that at a crafting station, which is all the way away from this mission at an Arahane home tree. Nothing is easily accessible or really explained in this game. Even getting here is a pain in the butt, because the blue light that's supposed to guide you to your mission doesn't always appear, and you don't always have the benefit of fast travel either. You have to trek all the way through the forest to get to a quest. Ubisoft, are all your games like this? I can see why Ubisoft is failing. See the guy in the mech suit dancing around like he's going to the bathroom? Can you hop around like that in a giant mech suit? Anyway, during this mission, I figured that the mech suit guys were the biggest problem. Until you see the guys in the ships, that was even more difficult. And once you shoot one guy, they all turn around and seem to magically know where you are. The stealth in this game needs improvement. Also, I really think that this Sorrentu, sorry, can't remember the character's name, should be really fighting on a team with others. He's often left to his own devices to fight, but he's been locked up for years. Why aren't other Na'vi fighting alongside with him? So, for this story, I'm supposed to save Zoe, but there's a timer, which means I've got to kill all the bad guys by myself, and I'm skulking around trying to frantically find the other guy in the mech suit who is all the way over there for some reason. As for the story, it's not bad. It's about a Na'vi who was kidnapped when younger, haven't played through the whole thing, by the human RDA. He's learning about his roots and fighting back against the RDA. I think the story would be difficult to create because there is so much about Pandora, aside from its beauty, that we just don't know about. There is one interesting theory floating out there about how the Na'vi aren't even native to the planet, but I digress. I don't have much to say about the story of itself, but I find some of the human characters annoying. Priya, in particular, seems like a rambling millennial character. Great, I defeated everyone. Although I don't know where the second ship went, but that was exhausting. No matter what happens next in the game, I never want to do that again. Can't wait to get my Ikron and fly. See you on the next one.